UnRegular Radio, Uncensored Channel. So, let's do this. Britt, you ready, Britt?
Yep. Grab a seat over here. This is BossLady News, and my name is Britt. I hope you guys are having a good night tonight. I can hear myself. Woo! Anyways, so we've got Sultan in the building. I want to know about what he's been up to, what he's been doing, what's been going on. Thank you, Sultan, for coming in tonight.
Oh, no problem at all. Thank you for having me, Greg. You know I'm a fan of yours and everything you're doing, so continue with the support. Thank you very much for having me.
So I want to know, as of like now, what have you been up to lately?
As of late, I just started putting out this series called Behind the Beat, which is basically a visual representation of my bio thus far as a producer. A lot of times I think it's important whether you're doing music, art, photography, lawyer, it's important for people to know your history so they know how you got to where you are at this point. So that's kind of what the premise is behind the Beat series. And it's basically visuals where I'm showing how I put together the beats for various artists I've worked with from currently up into early on in my career, and just also what some of the thought process was at the time as far as creating the records as well. Because people a lot of times will hear the songs, but they also will be curious how it was put together. The most recent one I put out was the Behind the Beat series with Keith Murray, and I also did one with MC Light as well. How long I've been doing it and what the process was behind it.
Okay, those are very different genres of music kind of there. So how easy is it for you to actually be able to come up with something that everyone kind of likes?
I think once you get past the technical aspect, because that was the most difficult thing for me, with music, just finding out how to count bars and how to structure hooks and intros. Once you do that, then it's just a matter of just being creative and being an artist. And once you get past those, technical difficulties, like as far as, just having that mix right and make sure it's not distorted and, just the very basics, it's just a matter of some people are going to like some stuff, some people aren't going to like other things, and no matter what you make, it's going to be right for someone out there, So, I just try and make things that I feel, and then from there just let the people kind of get behind it and embrace what they they feel as well.
No, that's cool. So you make music for yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool.
And I think in any form of art you have to start there, because if you come into the game, whether you're doing fashion, photography, DJing, if you're doing it for somebody else, at one point or another you're gonna not enjoy the art form anymore. Whether it's writing, anything it may be.
Yeah.
So you have to do it for yourself first. You have to love what you're doing with anything, and then from there let the people embrace it. And if the people embrace what you love, then it's a beautiful thing.
Okay. So first and foremost, the first question I should have asked you: where are you from?
I'm originally from Boston.
Okay.
All over in Boston, South End. I lived for a while, Dorchester. Just kind of all over from the Boston area.
You're an official New Englander.
Yeah,
You live
official
all
New
over.
England, 617.
617 in the building. That's cool. So you're from Boston, born and raised.
Mm-hmm.
And can you throw a school out there that you went to?
I went to UMass Boston.
Hey, graduate.
I went to West Roxbury for a while.
What's up?
I want to know what really what drove you in the direction of not just listening to music, but creating music. What was your influence?
Well, I always was a fan of music, like since early on. My father was actually a saxophone player. He played saxophone back in college. And I just always was a fan of music, whether it may be jazz, R&B, soul, dance, house music. But I got into it very late. You hear a lot of stories about people where they say, I've been playing piano since I was 5, or guitar. I got into it very late. Like, I didn't get into music as far as creating it until college. And I like it too, almost like that player who played the bench and was like, "Coach, give me a chance." And then they put him in, and he was able to show his potential. But yeah, I just happened to try it. People really, really enjoyed it, and I just kind of went from there with it. But I think the passion kind of comes from just being a fan.
And I'm here looking at your discography. It's pretty damn extensive. My goodness. I'm saying everyone from Bow Wow, Joe Budden. I mean, we've got crazy names on here. Drag On. Damn. Okay. Cool G. I want to say you've definitely worked with a large variety of people here. Sultan, how can they get in touch with you?
They can check out if they have internet access. Sultan
If
Beats.
they have internet access. You better have internet access. You're listening to UnRegularRadio.com.
The library, look the library, smartphone, whatever they need, borrow someone's. SultanBeats.com. They can also hit me on Twitter at Sultan617. That's SULTAN 617, or just Google Sultan Boston, and something should come up later.
I love people being able to say, just Google me. So I see here you worked with Edo G, Blast Mass. Tell me about that one.
That's actually a record I put together a couple years ago, and I got in touch with him through a record label I was working with at the time, Iceman Records. And yeah, we were working on a mixtape, and I was just putting together a lot of beats, engineering for him in the studio, doing mixing and everything. And as far as that record, we actually put it together originally over one of my my other tracks, like the track that everyone hears and that's out there isn't even the beat that I originally gave him. But he went ahead and laid some verses over the original beat, and then I went ahead and remade another beat that I felt like fit the track a little bit more, and then we got a singer on the hook, and pretty much the rest was the history. But at the time, we were reaching out to a lot of Boston artists for the project, just to just get everybody on it. And then I later on placed it on my Best Of mixtape, which is available on thatpiff.com. So check that out as well. Best of the Sultan mixtape. It's a free download, and enjoy.
Enjoy. And in case you all don't know, Edo G is still here. He is in Boston. You guys make sure that you're hitting up all of your local artists and utilizing all of your local talent that's here in New England. This is UnRegular Radio. I am BossLady News. I hope you guys are enjoying tonight. DJ Vix is on the ones and twos and computers and buttons and the Apple products. I've got a couple friends in here with me tonight. Bobby Bangers is doing our social media. What's up, Bobby?
What's good?
He's mad quiet.
What's good? Yeah, he's like, what's good? Well, you know where the mic's at, son. Get on the mic.
There's a lot going on here. I gotta sit back and take it all in. What's going on, Boston?
Oh, he's too cool to use headphones either. I see how it is.
He's too cool for
He's
cool.
too cool for the headphones. All right, we're gonna be back with Sultan and the rest of the crew here. Right now, we're gonna
Got
go.
some girls, got some Rieslings, got Inspector Tech in the building.
Inspector Tech and BossLady News herself, Britt.
Yes, sir.
DJ Vic. You know what I gotta do too? I'm gonna buy another camera so I can put it on that side. Have two angles. I have to upgrade my producer though. The program I use.
Did she eat some
Yo, you sent me a text message?
Yeah.
Saying what?
Where you can find everything.
No, I didn't get that text from you. You sure you didn't send me a funny text message talking about... Oh, my brother sent it to me. My bad. It's one of these. It's one of those. The group text.
Oh no, that wasn't me. Wasn't me.
Let me do a second. Look at this. This dude is nuts, yo. It's crazy.
Two things. Tomorrow, there's an event. I'm going to be DJing at. So if you like my style, I'm going to be at the Harlem Nights event over at Mosley and the Childs. The twins and friends are putting it on. It's a classy event. It's basically dressed like the 20s and 30s, if you've seen Harlem Nights before with Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor, and saw how they all dressed up and it was crazy. That's how they do it there. They got casinos coming in, like I said, they got poker tables coming in. It's a hot event. Other than that, I actually got a new night starting next Saturday in Cambridge. It's at Fire and Ice. It's called Meltdown. There's gonna be a lot of top 40 house, EDM, all that good stuff. That's just basically my public service announcement real quick, and I'm gonna give it back to Britt. Let's go, Britt.
So, Boss Boss Lady tomorrow is going to be at two different things. Since I'm going to throw those plugs in, I will be at Pretty Lexus's event in Randolph. They are doing a fashion extravaganza, so you guys can get out to that. That's during the day. It is from 4 to 6 p.m. And then Salt and Pepper's here. They are going to be at Campanelli Stadium tomorrow. The show starts, doors open up at 6, show starts at 7. Let's hope it doesn't rain. But you can shake a little salt and pepper on the rain and call it a day. Sultan is still in the building. Bobby Bangers is in the building. You guys just heard DJ Vix. I've got my friend Deanna here. And Inspector Tech. Everyone was clowning me on my my Windows HT phone. We're getting back to Sultan. So, besides the music industry and the music that you produce and create for the performers themselves, you also do television.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, recently, within the past, I think.
Your mic is, get up on that.
One,
Tug
two,
on that.
1, 2.
Tug on it a little bit.
Down?
Yeah, you good.
Oh, right there?
Yeah, you good.
All right, what a world. All right, so recently I just started doing, composing music for TV shows in addition to, doing the music production thing for artists. Within, I think, the past 2 or 3 years, I did some stuff for BET, VH1, MTV. I did, my first placement was on the Mike Vick show that they had did when he got out of prison. And, basically the background music. So when the people or the actors or, reality TV, the people are talking, dialogues going on, or they have B-roll, the little music in the background, I do that.
So like right before the fight on
Yeah,
the
right
reality
before
TV
the fight
shows.
or whatever. Which was, it was interesting, it was challenging, it was different from what I normally do. Normally I compose the music, and then the artists will adapt to that, and I might make a couple changes. But with the TV, the way it works as far as that, the way that's put together, they actually film everything first, and then you put the music together after. It was a good challenge. I think that it's good to be, as an artist, challenged. It helps you, get better. But I did some stuff for the Mike Vick show, for Tiny and Toya show season 2, and then a couple flicks on VH1.
Don't keep going. Trey Songs.
Yeah, the Trey Songs, My Moment
My
show.
Super Sweet 16.
Yep.
Made.
Yep. A couple TV shows.
I'm saying, well-established person over
She knows
here.
your stuff better than you. She's rattling it off. But she's got internet on her phone. Let me tell you, people ain't shit without Google anymore. I'm telling you.
No, but you guys do go ahead and Google Sultan. However, this is Boss Lady News, so I have everything ahead of time. It's at Campanelli Stadium in Brockton. So they're on jamming.
It's in a stadium.
It's
It's gonna rain.
Campanelli Stadium.
You wanna go?
I need someone to represent UnRegular Radio. I have 2 tickets for it.
I'm DJing Mike.
We are going to close out tonight with something a little meaningful. A lot of teens out there don't know what to do, and unfortunately we've had a few losses, and due to street violence I want to make sure that we give a local artist an opportunity. This is Chase Money with a public announcement. The person singing is I think it's JP Loveset, which she actually performed at Marlin for a Cause. Yeah. Yeah, JP Loveset is the one singing with us.
Good sound choice.
Mm-hmm.